EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Valley of the Sun at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale. Today we start the new year with an NFC matchup out west between the Los Angeles Rams and the Arizona Cardinals. Just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Get it! Pass line 80! Patton Street! Patton Street!
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Up to the 20.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Slot man moves right. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards the pickup there. But there you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
Hands it off out of the gun. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll go with the option. Coming right. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the first down. That may be a sneak peek on this opening drive of what this young rookie can showcase, his legs.
And normally, as you start a game, you're just thinking, can he get the snap? Can he hand off? Can he just execute? Instead, he doesn't waste any time on wrapping another.
Touchdown, Rams! Cooper Kupp from 19 yards away. And the Rams are on the board here first in the season opener. And Johnson's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Here's Johnson set and ready to kick this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick.
The Cardinals take over first down at their own 22-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. This will be caught by Brown. It'll be a gain of just a yard. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Here's 2nd and 9. They'll set up a throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. The start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline.
Yeah, how about that? You get your points on the opening drive. Then you get a big sack there on 3rd down. And you make the home crowd go.
There is a hush indeed. So this punt sails out of bounds across midfield. Now the question, they're going to spot it right at the 40, the 40-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And they'll run on the inside handoff. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Ready, break. Dragon 60. Ready, go. Warriors 70.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive. He comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for that.
Touchdown! A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. And Johnson's extra point up and good. And it's now 14-0. Here's Johnson set and ready to kick this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They find themselves in a good-size hole here, and a good-size hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. And he's got room. There he goes, left side. Past the 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. Josh Jacobs, 71 yards. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Well, there's no doubt that this offense was in desperate need of a quick answer, and they got it. One play, and they're right back in this game.
Because you got the sense if they stalled out here and then another score on the other side to make it a 3-score game, could have gotten ugly. Extra point game is over. That'll make it a score of 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it.
He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Rams. Boy, just zero hesitation from the rookie passer there, partner. He is coming out firing in this opening quarter.
And all the talk leading into this game was that pass rush, talking about challenging.
That's a great fucking pass, Pee-wee.
Getting into his grill, getting into his space. And how about him? Might be his first year in the NFL, but I don't see any fear in him at all. How about that big-time throw right out of the gate?
Here's Johnson set and ready to kick this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They'll send the tight end in motion left. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Second down, Jacobs once more. They find some open field here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 88 yards for him on the ground in his first quarter. He has been tremendous to start the new year.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, And a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and it's a fumble. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you've said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. This offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Hunter Long, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Rams are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. And Johnson's extra point up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Here's Johnson set and ready to kick this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too. The football comes out. Jacobs lost it. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Rams are able to add on to their first half lead. And Johnson's extra point up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. Here's Johnson set and ready to kick this one away. A short kick taken at the 18. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And the ball is knocked out. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that?
Hey, I don't know what the fuck my nigga Foster took before the game, but he is hitting shit. He is hitting shit. What the fuck? Hey, bro. Hey, all right. Okay.
Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. On 3rd down, he'll drop the throw. Finding his target, it's Trey McBride. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The job of any linebacker involves having enough strength to fight off a blocker and get to ball carriers. But in this case, I think we can safely say he beat him right off the snap to get into the backfield and make that play.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And he fires one that's intercepted. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 41. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's when you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? No. Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. 79 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down L.A. He's going to try and do this himself. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That throw complete to his tight end Long. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 20-yard line. That one good for 16 as the drive continues.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now, light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's second and goal.
That's good hard running right there on first and goal. That gets them down to the 2 and puts a lot more pressure on that defense.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
So crisis averted, but now facing third and goal. Now back to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. Touchdown. A great effort there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Rams have taken a 5-touchdown lead. And Johnson's extra point up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. Here's Johnson set and ready to kick this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. On second down, Jacobs. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Got a man. It's McBride complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They'll look to throw now on first down. Goes right back to McBride. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And it's second down. He'll look to throw. Dancing to his left, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's more. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one.
And I believe that gain on third and long changes things quite a bit because this would be a very long field goal. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go for it here.
Looking to throw. Forced out to his left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. Around the NFL, they're in the second quarter at Lambeau. Early lead in that one for the Packers. I would definitely imagine we'll hear more from that game as we go along. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
He didn't like what he saw downfield, decided his best course of action was to take off and run. And that ended up being a gamble that did not pay off for him. Now they would have to gamble again if they want to keep this series going.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Remember, that was 4th and a full 2 yards. There's a big difference between that and 4th and maybe 6 inches or a yard.
Yeah, you're exactly right, because when it's that 6 inches, you just fall forward and you pick it up, right? You just go quarterback sneak. But having to move bodies, that means you actually have to execute because they know what you're going to do. How are you going to make the right play call and get everyone into the right spot and win at the line of scrimmage? That's what they did there.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Fields this way up at the 17 and up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you just have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards to play. From the gun, it's a run for Ingram. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But you're still in the third quarter. They're probably going to have to try things through the air, Charles.
I agree with you totally. That's what they'll have to do. They do need to run it occasionally to take a few hits off the quarterback, because right now, you just know those pass rushers are fired up to get after it.
That one covers 29 yards, first down. They'll look to throw. They go screen. This is Ingram. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Back to the running game with Jacobs. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
They were well aware of the scoreboard as they went into halftime, and they know how tough it's been to put up any kind of points. But if there's a positive after that play, is that they were able to take a shot at the end zone on their opening drive of this half. The negative, though, that shot at 6 ended in an interception, and we know that's not going to jumpstart this struggling offense.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they'll run the option to start the drive. They have nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, LA! Well, we saw so much of this last year at the college level, but there you go, his first rushing touchdown as an NFL quarterback.
And with the speed he has, we certainly know it won't be his last, because that's something that aided him very well, as you mentioned, at the college level. It's something he's going to carry over, and they'll make it a big part of their offense.
And Johnson's extra point up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Here's Johnson set and ready to kick this one away. A short kick taken at the 18.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half. Once again, it's Jacobs. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
He'll look to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. They're going to try and throw. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got long. His tight end complete. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
This is just more of the same. This defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They've let these receivers run wild, and here's another completion for good yardage.
Okay, ready?
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. Throws left side. Atwell's got it. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. A gain of 8 there on the play, and it'll be 2nd and a couple. Another completion there, and you think about the draft back in the spring. He's selected in the 1st round, getting the start here, as we mentioned, in week 1. It's got to be quite a whirlwind for a young quarterback.
Absolutely, because going in the 1st round, people are going to clamor for you to be the starter right away, but many teams want you.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. It's their quarterback. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Rams extend their lead yet again. And Johnson's extra point up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Here's Johnson set and ready to kick this one away. A short kick taken at the 18. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. 105 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. And the slot man goes in motion left. On play action, they'll throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. A nice completion there for the first down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week one. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game has his team around the brink.
And he will score. Touchdown, L.A. Tutu Atwell. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Rams are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. And Johnson's extra point up and good. We are through three quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Here's Johnson set and ready to kick this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Second and 9 now. On the check down, it's Ingram. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 10, first down, Arizona. On the counter, Ingram. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense will very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great play there with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Rams are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. And Johnson's extra point up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes the defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. He spins free. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They'll drop to throw. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Moore, the man in motion. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And my goodness, another interception. And the Rams are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
Going up top for Kupp. And got his man complete. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles. It certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long. And I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them. And now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. 137 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Back to throw now on 1st down. He's going to find Atwell open downfield. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 25 yards that time.
I'll tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Johnson for the extra point try. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Here's Johnson set and ready to kick this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Counter play with Jacobs. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble picking up on it, unable to successfully find.
I got a minute 38 left.
Over the top.
Bro, I started my game, bro. This nigga, he was taking. I was trying to play at 11.
This nigga, bro.
If you can't, I'll try to find somebody else that can do it.
I gotta go meet Coach Thompson then. Yeah, my head coach from back home. They're up here on a little visit. So yeah, so coach told me to come. So coach told me to come down here.
And they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down.
My D-line is hard, bro. My D-line is hard.
Nigga, I ain't gonna lie. Pee-wee just played the best game of his fucking life with me.
Oh, you got him?
Hell yeah. Of his fucking life, nigga. I ain't throw no picks either. I'm proud of myself. I finally played a fucking perfect game. There you go. Forbes, you gotta get a pick every game, baby. Oh yeah, crib that. Crib call. Crib call. Crib call.
And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping to hold a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six.
Chill, Marcus, chill. Which one? Donovan has. He always uses.
Taking it about the 16. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
No. Who he lost to?
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
2nd down,
well,
Jacobs once more. Across the 30 to the 31-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety? coming up and making the big-time play.
A third down now. Those last two plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Back to throw here.
That's a fucking fifth pick, bro.
Throws there, incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
They'll set up to throw.
Ah!
And this is caught. He hits more.
Oh my god, bro. No, hell no. He fucking jumped my damn corner. My corner supposed to jump the fucking route and pick that shit, bro. Cool read. How is that not a fumble? My nigga didn't call us 3 fumbles this game. I need that to be a fumble right there. It's a QB.
The clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
This nigga had the ball the whole
Option
first
play.
quarter.
There really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was
84 to
able
7.
get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
84 to 7?
Yeah.
You're lying, bro.
I started the share screen.
No fucking way.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
Oh shit, he got a blur.
He's gonna look
Oh
deep
shit,
for
but he got a rookie. Oh shit. Bruh, Tom Moore run that same fucking play, bro. I be forgetting about that shit. I'm gonna start running that bitch. Nah, the one that got in the gun tight. When he run that damn safety, well my safety don't fucking, well my corner don't fucking correlate with the fucking defense. You know some nut shit.
They'll send the tight end in motion.
No, we don't keep right there. Press. Spread out. I got him. Alright, I'm helping.
Now we're in the red zone.
Ah.
This is where shit gets
Incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know what he thinks going on out there.
like that.
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well.
You talking about if I can take nigga, you got class at 1.
You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing
Not
the
me.
football with
I don't got
confidence.
class at 1.
We're not seeing a
Bro, this nigga
confident
just ran the ball all the way down the fucking
He's
field.
off balance, the passing game's off
My
balance,
coach,
and the
my
defense
coach
is
should be
taking
calling me in a
advantage.
little bit. How's your game about to be done? What's the score?
They're going to look to throw.
Oh shit. What's he broke on me?
And they hit him as he throws. As this
You
one's
said
gonna
your
go
game about to be
straight
over,
down
like nigga, your game not about to be over, nigga.
Going for it with such little
I'm not about to
time
force you to
remaining.
pick,
The Rams
bro.
are going to take possession of the turnover.
Not at that big game.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Just a yard on the 1st down.
In the game
carry,
like
so
that.
it's 2nd and 9.
Nobody gets hurt. Best formation in football! Come on, man. Victory formation, nigga. Come on, bro. Come on, everybody clap it up. Good one, good one. Rookie QB did his thing.
No pick?
No picks, nigga.
Winning this season, and you're over within the division, you knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
Eagles out of here, Scantling.
Nobody got hurt. Yeah.
Wait, niggas can get hurt now?
Hell yeah, niggas can get hurt, but nobody got hurt.
I'll get mad,
I'm telling you, somebody get hurt in one of my games, I'd be hurt, man.
Bro, this nigga just.
I was playing against my uncle.
This nigga just.
Mark Chase got hurt right before the playoffs, but the nigga had just dislocated his shit. He came back next game. 95.2% completion, Junior.
95?
Nigga, I went 20 for 21, 386 passing yards, 7 touchdowns, no picks. My longest pass was 76 yards, man. Come on, man. So don't say we was butt ball. We won't butt ball. We should being very careful with our passes, man. Got a new quarterback. Allow under 200 yards. I wasn't doing that. Sack the QB 5 times. We could have done that. Gotta get more pressure.
Bro!
Who this guy is?
I'm tired of my niggas not jumping, bro.
You gonna play for me? You gonna have to be fast, buddy.
Mike Evans, bro! Get the fucking ball!
You too damn slow. Why you bringing the shit sticks? First. Oh, cracked my neck right there. So good. Yeah, you too slow to play running there for me. Alright, bro, you gonna blow my shit. Big Forbes. That's a lot of upgrades. I wanted that speed. What you with, 95?
I don't
What do you do? I do man-to-man at corner. I do deep threat at wide receiver. My nigga DJ Foster had a day. I'm about to put it deep. No. I want Acrobat. He need a 90 overall zone. I need an Acrobat on him. But shit, we gotta get him a 90 overall. We just gonna keep playing how we play. We be alright with what we got right now. Taco Supreme is playing pretty great, so. Tackle. Left guard. Very strong. Rookie. Yeah. But I'm gonna just. I don't want no finesse, nigga. I need you to upgrade it. Get stronger, get stronger, get stronger. Bobby. You're gonna be a great asset on this team, man. Pee-wee. Wee.
Fumble! TC made that nigga fumble in the end zone, T.
I know you ain't just say TC. I know you ain't just say TC.
Nigga, this nigga had a touch. See that nigga Jason?
Oh, you said Jay-Z. Well, I was about to fucking say, you did not name one of your niggas Thomas Carroll.